the fire that started it all. The galaxy remembers the first strike like a scar across the stars. On the colony of Sereth 9, where human miners had carved homes from iron mountains, the alien armada descended. No warning, no diplomacy, just fire. Plasma rains tore through domes and children's laughter became silence. The alien Empress's legions, scaled titans clad in crimson armor, broadcast their triumph across the system. Earth's protectorates are dust, they declared, voices dripping with mockery. Human steel is brittle, human courage is an illusion. One envoy pleaded before his execution, "You have no idea what you've just done." The aliens laughed. Cameras captured the beheading and streamed it live through the Empress's channels. For them, it was entertainment. For humanity, it was the opening of an old wound. Celebrations of arrogance. The Empress herself stood before her throne of fused obsidian, her armies kneeling in ritual submission. "An army is forged from conquest," she proclaimed, "and mine will rise upon the ashes of Earth's pride." Her generals toasted victory with the blood of conquered species. Human weakness became their favorite song. They mocked the delay in Earth's response. They painted murals of human ships shattering, of cities falling. Whispers spread. Perhaps the humans had grown soft, too fat with peace, too addicted to law and restraint. In taverns across alien space, the word Terran became a joke. Consultants, they jeered, advisors, traders, talkers, but never warriors. The Empress wanted more than an army. She wanted a spectacle. She summoned prisoners, demanding they teach her strategies. She believed she could extract from humanity what made them dangerous without suffering their wrath. It was her greatest mistake. A silence that was not peace. The galaxy waited for Earth to reply. For weeks, only silence. No fleets, no transmissions, no retaliation. The Empress mistook it for fear. She doubled her raids. Civilian convoys burned in void black space. An entire Terran science vessel, its crew unarmed, was captured and torn apart atom by atom, live-streamed as the Empress watched from her throne. But silence was not peace. Silence was the sound of doors closing in the dark, of weapons waking from centuries of slumber. In the black vaults beneath Luna, old machines stirred. From Mars's shipyards, titans of steel rose on plasma wings. From Neptune's shadow, fleets hidden for centuries blinked awake. And across the galaxy, encrypted signals whispered a single phrase. Consultation accepted. When the humans spoke again, the first reply did not come from a diplomat. It came from a voice older than war, transmitted across every frequency the Empress had claimed. "This is Earth, you wanted a teacher. Lesson 1 we don't forget." Then ships emerged. Not one, not dozens, hundreds. Human dreadnoughts, hulks of steel larger than cities, folded space and arrived in silence. No taunts, no boasts, just the thunder of engines like mountains cracking. The galaxy froze, the Empress sneered. "Machines cannot frighten me," she spat. But deep within her ranks, even her warriors felt it, the unnatural chill of inevitability. Steel that blotted suns. They came in formations that swallowed the stars. Battle lines so vast they turned night into day. The first retaliation was precise, almost surgical. A human fleet appeared over an alien stronghold and without a word leveled it to dust in under 60 seconds. Towers fell, oceans boiled, the planet screamed, then silence. Every general laughed nervously. A single show of force, they claimed. They won't dare escalate. But escalation had already begun. Earth did not send armies for negotiation. They sent storms. Orbital cannons thundered like gods waking from their graves. Missiles carved paths brighter than suns. Soldiers clad in armor black as the void landed on enemy worlds, moving like shadows with fire in their fists. And behind every strike was a mind, the so-called consultant the Empress had demanded. A human strategist, fluent in war with only one directive: make them afraid to breathe our name. Lessons in annihilation. The Empress had asked for an army. What she received was a curriculum written in fire. Lesson 2: retaliation is not balanced, it is absolute. Her fleets engaged the humans at the Nebula front. They had numbers, weapons, confidence. But when the battle began, human dreadnoughts unleashed weapons no alien mind had prepared for. Kinetic spears traveling at fractions of light speed tore ships apart before they even registered impact. Shielding meant nothing. Armor meant nothing. Entire fleets crumbled in minutes, their wreckage drifting as silent monuments to arrogance. On the ground, alien soldiers faced human marines, small in number, terrifying in precision. Every shot placed with surgical cruelty, every advance inevitable. A captured alien officer begged to understand, "How do you fight like this?" The human commander only replied, "You mistook patience for weakness." The breaking of thrones. World after world fell. The Empress's armies bled across stars once painted with their banners. Her generals turned on one another, blaming treachery, incompetence, fate. None dared admit the truth. They had awakened something greater than themselves. One night over her capital, the skies turned black with steel. Human dreadnoughts descended, blotting out constellations. Not one fired immediately. They hovered in silence, a judgment hanging over a trembling empire. Then a single message cut through the void. Lesson 3: never provoke Earth again. The bombardment began. Not wild, not cruel, measured, cold, absolute. Cities erased with mathematical precision. Defense grids turned to ash. Her throne shattered beneath her as if the universe itself had decided her reign was over. Whispers in the ash. The galaxy now lives in two eras, before Earth spoke and after. Survivors tell the story in hushed voices. In backroom taverns, mercenaries refuse jobs that risk Terran attention. Smugglers cross themselves when passing Earth's borders. Even children of other races learn a new warning: do not wake the humans. The Empress's empire lies in ruins, her name spoken only as a curse. The army she dreamed of never came. Instead, she learned humanity's real gift: vengeance sharpened over centuries of restraint. And across the stars, in the silence after the storms, the lesson is carved into every survivor's heart. Patience is vast. Mercy is limited. But vengeance, human vengeance, is infinite.